Let me introduce you to the 2020 Deja Vu edition of Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross, or at least that's how I call it. It's got new features, new engine and updated look, but it still feels old. They promote this car as unexpected. Well, yeah, it's got the new look, which is totally unexpected for Mitsubishi. Yes, it's got the new engine. Unexpected. I get it. But what else you think unexpected here? So let's drive it and find out. My name is Dennis. This is For Life Test Drive. Shall we? Right when you get behind the wheel, you see how they blend in a couple of design cues from different manufacturers. This heads-up display was very functional piece of tech like 4 years ago, when we did the 2016 Mazda CX-5 review, and now it's 2019 and this is 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. So don't get me wrong, it's really hard to find something new here, especially when you see useless Lexus style trackpad and very old looking switches for heated seats. The new Eclipse is smaller than most of the SUVs, but still, you got 22.6 cubic feet of cargo space behind the second row of seats, and you can get up to 48.9 cubic feet of cargo if you fold down all the passenger seats. By the way, the second row can slide back and forth, so you can get more legroom and there's plenty of headroom as well. Engine is something that I would like to talk about. Here's how I review cars. I get them, I drive them for a week, and only afterwards I read the specs, I look up manufacturer's press kits, so I can provide you honest and independent opinion. This allows me to get an impression even before I know how much it costs or what's under the hood. This 1.5-liter turbocharged engine feels like smaller displacement, like 4-cylinder without the turbo. And driving for a week, I was truly surprised to learn it's got turbo. It's smooth, quiet, and relatively efficient. Gas mileage is something funny, not because of the number, just because it's easy to remember. 25 miles per gallon for the city, 26 miles per gallon for the freeways. So technically, whenever you're gonna decide to take a trip, you can simply divide it by 25 and you can exactly know how much gas you would need. We drove it for quite some time and we actually got the same numbers, 25.5 miles per gallon average, driving mixed on freeways and in the city. By the way, I was able to fit 14.5 gallons of fuel at one gas station, and considering the fact that it's got 16-gallon gas tank, I was a little bit too early, and I think this is because they want you to get to the gas station. They show you all the warning signs with the safety gap. Ultimately, this is good. Right? When it comes to technology, it's got blind spot warning system, 360 camera for all your parking needs, forward collision mitigation that can detect pedestrians or vehicles and provide you not only warnings, it can actually hit the brakes to help you avoid the collision. Adaptive cruise control works great on freeways. It does keep the distance, and in my opinion it could be a little bit smoother, but I'm sure they will be able to fix it with a simple software upgrade. There's also auto high beam and lane departure warning, but take a guess, no steering assist. I think the new screen looks great. Personally, I do have a hard time to get used to touchscreen sound control on the left, and after driving for a week I'm thankful they've got these steering volume controls. But overall I do like the layout. Something that we have to talk about is Mitsubishi's very own super all-wheel drive control system. In fact, it is a four-wheel drive system that was designed in 2007 for the very own Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. And if you don't know, it's a rally car. So now, how does it translate to a normal day-to-day driving? Super all-wheel control integrates the electronically controlled four-wheel drive system that has active stability control, anti-lock braking system, active yaw control, offering more than most of the vehicles on the market right now in its class. And to be even more specific, most of other vehicles just simply allow you to have traction control. So yes, if you do enjoy beautiful winters, you can spend additional $1,600 on any trim and you'll be able to get super all-wheel control system. Mitsubishi connects something new for this class. Now with your smartphone, you can see the vehicle status, lock and unlock the doors, and get services like automatic collision notification, as well as vehicle information data, vehicle service data, so it gets more and more connected and advanced. Even if it's got a smaller turbocharged engine, you still can tow up to 1,500 pounds. The SEL trim comes with Rockford Fastgate stereo. A few years ago, I would say the best stereo in business for the price point, but Kia just brought the new generation of Harman Kardon, so it's number 2 now. If you like me and you do appreciate quality stereo in your vehicle, this is my second in my top 5 list, at least for the price tag. Okay, it might not be the number one option when you think about SUV, CUV segment, which is overcrowded, which is totally overcrowded. I said that. No one heard it, so. Yes, you've got safety, yes, you've got a great stereo, and yes, you got 5-year, 60,000 miles warranty. And it all starts from 23,000, which is not bad. But when you look at this particular model, you're talking about $32,520 price tag, which is, in my view, hard to justify. I see my camera person doing the face like, why? You've got Kia Niro, less expensive, more features. You've got Hyundai Kona, more gas mileage, same segment. This is definitely new for Mitsubishi, but it's not unexpected. Just a decent vehicle with the great stereo. So if you're ready for unexpected, you can definitely check it out. Just make sure you have enough options in your shopping list. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and watch the newest and coolest cars and bikes every single week as soon as they come out.